Welcome to Hicksville and welcome to Senior Night 2016, where we recognize our football, cheerleading, and band seniors. First, Salvador Avalos. He's being escorted by his mother, Varsity, Avalos, and as well as Mike and Jamie Langham and Eric and Joel Crawl. Sal would like to thank the Langhams and Crawls for everything that they have done for him, and he thanks God for putting them in his life. Sal likes the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Atlanta Falcons, and the Cavs. His favorite part of school is math. His favorite teacher is Mr. Hawk. Sal likes to hang out with friends and eat good food. He has played football, basketball, and baseball. One of his favorite memories is going to state in baseball. Sal plans on entering the workforce after graduation. Sal Avalos. Next senior is Caroline Barth. She's the daughter of Mike Barth and Julie Barth. Caroline started marching band in 5th grade. Her favorite memory is when she ripped her pants while walking onto the field for competition in Cincinnati. Caroline loves to spend time with her friends, her dog, cats, and fish. She likes to avoid homework by watching Netflix till 2 a.m. Caroline's favorite teacher is Mrs. Geiger. Caroline would like to go to college for a double major in chemistry and special education and to eventually become a pediatrician. Caroline Barr. Action Bauer is the daughter of Ron and Robin Bauer. Action also has a sister, Michaela. Action has been involved in softball, basketball, football, cheerleading, archery, NHS, foreign language club, youth group, and the drama club. Her favorite things to do in her spare time are to play sports, hang out with family, go shopping, and being with friends. One of Ashton's favorite memories is going to regionals in softball for sophomore year. Ashton plans to attend BGSU to pursue a career in marine biology. Ashton Bauer. Jonathan Buchanan. Jonathan is the son of Ken and Teresa Buchanan. Jonathan has been playing football for 7 years, and it has positively impacted his life. He loves spending time with family and friends. Jonathan plans to go into the Navy after graduation. Senior Jonathan Buchanan. Next up, Hunter Evans. Hunter is the son of Justin Evans and Amy Whitman. Hunter has been involved in football, basketball, and track all 4 years of high school. Hunter played the part of Sebastian in The Little Mermaid. He plans on attending IPFW and to study abroad wherever it is warm. He plans to major in anthropology and minor in theater. Senior Hunter Evans. Next up, Donovan Graber. Donovan is the son of Sam and Beth Graber. He has been involved in football and wrestling. Donovan loves being outside. He currently attends Fort County Career Center and has enlisted in the U.S. Army. Donovan Graber. Next senior, Taylor Hurley. Taylor is the daughter of Sarah George and stepfather Jeremy George. Taylor has been in marching band and pep band for 4 years. Taylor's favorite teachers are Mrs. Leon and Mr. Kohlmeyer. One of Taylor's favorite band memories is how we always say our shows can never be as bad as the Elvis show. Taylor's future plan is to become a pediatric nurse. Senior Taylor Hurley. Trevor Kryling. Trevor is the son of John Kryling and stepmother Lori McCoy. Trevor has participated in football and baseball. He played basketball up until his junior year. Trevor was born and raised in Fort Wayne until the age of 12. Trevor hopes to attend the University of Toledo and is undecided about his career path. Trevor Kryling. Miana Mazur is the daughter of Stephanie Carrickson Mazur and Michael Mazur. Miana has a sister, Raina. Miana is the president of her class, an avid member of the MHS, and the editor of the Hicksville yearbook. She is also a 4-year letter winner in cross country and has participated in cheerleading since the 6th grade. Miana has been dancing for 14 years and practices ballet, tap, and contemporary styles at 5-Star Dance Studio. One of Miana's favorite memories is playing Kelsey in High School Musical and playing the tap dancing seagull in The Little Mermaid. She also loves photography and can be seen at most school events with a camera in her hand. Miana is undecided on college but plans to study humanities. Miana would like to thank her mom for her English skills and her father for her sense of humor and good looks. Miana, Missouri. Next senior, Caitlin McKinney. Caitlin is the daughter of Dwayne and H. Johnson and Betty McKinney. Caitlin's siblings include Calista, Delaney, and Cohen. Caitlin has been involved in cheerleading, track, NHS, foreign language club, science club, and art club. Caitlin would like to thank her family for supporting her all the time and her teachers for being so kind and helping her throughout her time at Hicksville. Her favorite memory was meeting Sonora. Caitlin's future plans are to attend Miami University to study pre-chemistry or pre-med. Senior Caitlin McKinney. Dana Metz. Dana is the daughter of Nancy Metz and stepmother Reggie Hammond, as well as Nate Metz and stepmother Connie Metz. Dana has been in marching band since junior high. One of her favorite band memories is when she, Caroline, Liz, Taylor, and Anna stalked a Disney employee named Justin during their Disney band trip. She also enjoys hanging out with friends and family and going to the zoo. Dana's favorite teacher is Mr. Kohlmeyer because he's pretty cool. Dana plans on going to college for zoology and maybe becoming a veterinarian. Senior Dana Metz. Logan Neihart. Logan is the son of Tom and Mandy Neihart. Logan has 2 sisters, Reagan and Hayden. Logan also plays basketball and baseball. He is involved in NHS, Student Council, Chess Club, the Drama Club. Outside of school, Logan enjoys hunting, fishing, hanging out with friends and family. He is also active in his church and youth group. Logan's favorite thing about football is creating a brotherly bond with all his teammates. Logan's future plans are to play football while pursuing a degree in exercise science and athletic training. Senior Logan Neihart. Next up, Anna Schimoller. She's the daughter of Jamie and Tracy Schimoller. Anna has been in marching band for 5 years and pep band for 3 years. Anna's favorite band memory is learning how to jazz around. Anna plans to attend Northwest State to become a social worker. Anna Schumauer. Next up, Elizabeth Schaefer. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jeffrey and Rachel Schaefer. She has two siblings, Noah and Joshua. Elizabeth is in basketball, track, and volleyball. She also participates in science club, chess club, NHS, foreign language club. Elizabeth is a drum major for the marching band. She plans on attending the United States Air Force Academy to study aeronautical engineering. She is currently acquiring her pilot license to help her future career as an airline pilot. One of Elizabeth's favorite memories of the marching band is watching Mr. Colmeyer getting pumped up during the Concordia marching band competition during her sophomore year. Elizabeth will miss everyone and can't wait to come back and watch. Elizabeth Schaefer. Madison Siebenauer. Madison is the daughter of Joe and Julie Siebenauer. She has two sisters, Jacqueline and Mary Grace. Madison participates in track, marching band, and foreign language club. Her hobbies include 4-H and junior fair board. In her free time, Madison likes to spend time with her friends, her dogs, and spending time at the lake. After graduation, Madison plans to go to college to become a history teacher. She also plans to compete in track at the college level. Senior Madison Siebenauer. Bailey Cheer. Bailey is the son of Gerald and Stephanie Cheer. He played varsity golf, basketball, and football. Bailey is a member of the National Honor Society. Mr. Hawk is Bailey's favorite teacher because he is just a great guy. Bailey enjoys beating his friends in 2K. He plans on attending college to get a business degree. Senior Bailey Tier. Riley and Zach Whitty. They are the children of Dell and Julie Whitty. Riley has participated in cheerleading, softball, NHS, foreign language club, and youth group. Riley enjoys working at Red Angel and entertaining her puppies. Zach is 4-year letter winner in football. He has also enjoyed playing baseball and running track. Zach is a member of the FCA, NHS, and has been a student council member all 4 years. Zach plans on going to college after high school to major in education. Riley and Zach Whitty. Next up, senior Camden Yoder. Camden is the daughter of Mark and Melissa Yoder. She has one sibling, her favorite older brother, Connor. Camden has participated in football and basketball, cheerleading, NHS, chess club, science club, and foreign language club. Camden is the vice president of her senior class. She is also an active dancer at 5 Stars Dance Studio, taking tap, jazz, lyrical, and clogging classes. One of Camden's favorite parts of high school is the time she spends with her nuts, Carly, Sorry, and Brooklyn. Sarah. After high school, Camden plans to attend Miami University, majoring in medical laboratory science and later becoming a medical laboratory scientist. Senior Camden Yoder. Finally, tonight we remember Noah Carrickson. Noah would have been a senior this year. Noah's parents are Amy Stanowski and John and Amy Carrickson. Noah participated in football, wrestling, and baseball. He loved to hunt, fish, and hang out with his friends and family and play Xbox. Noah loved life. If Noah were here tonight, he would thank everyone for all the support that you gave him. He was touched by it all. Even though no longer with us, Noah appreciates the support and it continues to this day. Many of you may have already seen the memorial for Noah located outside the locker room. This memorial was made possible through many generous people who continue to support Noah's memory and everything that he stood for. Noah meant so much to this community. Rest assured he is watching his teammates play for him tonight. Noah will continue to live in all of our hearts. Senior Noah Carrickson. Once again, thank you seniors and thank you families and best wishes in your future. All seniors are asked to meet at the monument for Noah after the game for senior pictures, please. Thank you.
that time of the year, we start looking towards week number 11. Now, as things stand right now, the Aces, who are in Region 26 in Division 7, are currently, with the computer points, ranked second in the region, which means that were the season to end and this game didn't matter, then they would be in the top 4. They would be hosting a first-round playoff game. The good news for the Aces is that Wayne Trace is, of course, a Division 6 team, so a win tonight gets them those few extra bonus points for beating a school in a higher division. They won't get a lot of carryover points because, again, Wayne Trace only has 3 wins to their credit, but it sets up what could be quite the bash and clash coming up next week, week number 10, when they wrap up the regular season with a trip to the Pilot Hangar. That's right, the Ayersville Pilots are laying in wait for the Aces, and barring a big upset tonight, the Aces will go into Ayersville to face the Pilots, who will be, in all likelihood, next week undefeated. Of course, they still have a game to play tonight, too, so that could change. But, again, a lot of potential computer points up for grabs for the Aces, not only tonight, but especially when they face Ayersville next week. And, of course, Ayersville could pick up a whole lot of points by defeating the Hicksville next Friday as well. Ayersville, I believe, is currently 4th in their region. So that sort of lays things out. So we're not going to get too excited and focus too much on the postseason just yet, but we are going to start thinking about possibly being in action for week number 11. Also want to point out, in memory of Noah Carrickson, you will see Logan Nyhart wearing number 10 tonight, Noah's number, for this final home game. This would have been Noah Carrickson's senior year. A low liner off one of the defenders and brought down at the 35-yard line by the Wayne Trace Raiders, and that's where they will get things started. The Aces won the toss and deferred, so Wayne Trace getting the ball to start this first half. Aces wearing the black uniforms tonight. And it will be the Raiders ball, 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Their quarterback works under center. It's number 24, that's Trey Sin. Quick handoff up the middle, pickup of about 2, maybe 3. Well, let's see, it looks like they're going to give him about 4 yards. Up to about the 39-yard line, so a pickup of 4 to make it 2nd and 6. Again, Sin will work under center. He'll pitch back. And again, some positive yardage. And the ball carrier, number 10, Eli Sin. And Eli Sin takes it across the 40-yard line to make it 3rd and about 2. Now 3rd and 3, I correct myself. So the Raiders with a 3rd and 3, and now Sin will drop back. Trey Sin will drop back into the shotgun. Looking to throw over the middle. Caught, taken down. That should be good enough for the first down. The catch made by Jaden Sherry. Sherry got out to the 46-yard line before he was collared and knocked down, which was 1 more yard than they needed. So the Raiders move the chains and pick up their first down of the evening. The Raiders will break huddle. Trey Sin. And the ball is loose on the ground, and I think the Aces might have got it. We're waiting for the officials. And they're going to say no. Wayne Trace held on to the possession. Pitch back to Eli Sin, and it bounced off of Sin's hands, hit the turf. And one of the Aces dove for it, but Eli was able to get that ball under control. So the Aces almost get the turnover, but not quite. But they do get a loss on the play, and that brings up 2nd and 14 for Wayne Trace. Trace in will come up under center once again. Quick handoff right up the middle, and nothing doing. Ball carried by number 32, Caleb Schultz, and Schultz might have got a yard. That brings up 3rd and long for the Raiders. So Trace in gets the call in from the sideline, the play for this 3rd and 13. He'll drop back into the shotgun once again. He's got 5 out wide, nobody in the backfield with him. Snap, drops back, looks downfield, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man open, and he overthrows the intended receiver, number 2, Seth Saylor. Saylor was open, but Sin just had a little too much on that ball, and he overthrows him by about 3 or 4 yards. It'll fall incomplete. That'll make it 4th and 13 for the Raiders, and they'll bring out the punter, number 15, John Sin. So we've got Eli Sin, John Sin, and Trey Sin, and there are at least 1 or 2 other Sins on the roster tonight. High snap, under control, gets his foot into it. It's a nice kick going back. Picked up by Mason Comiso. Comiso hands it off to Tunis on the reverse. Tunis breaks 1 tackle, heads towards the 20-yard line, and gets taken down at about the 18. So Comiso made the catch and then handed it off to Tunis on the reverse, and Peyton broke 1 tackle, got out near the 20-yard line, but gets taken down at about the, and we'll see if they mark it officially on the 19-yard line, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces on their own 19. So Jake Greer and company ready to go on offense. Greer working in the shotgun. He's all alone in the backfield. And a hard snap and a quick flag, and it looks like the Aces might have picked up 5 the easy way, and they did. So that'll make it 1st and 5 for Hicksville. As Greer gets him to jump with the hard count. They'll use the same formation again. High snap, and Jake slips. He had to jump up to catch the high snap, and when he came down, one of his feet slid out from underneath him. So that'll lose him some yardage, and that'll bring up 2nd and about 9. Jake went down, his knee touched at the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 9 now for the Aces. Now Comiso will go back and stand there beside Greer. Greer pitches it back to Comiso. Comiso looking to turn the corner. Stops, reverses his field. He's off to the races now. Comiso getting across the 20-yard line. Comiso near the 30 and down at the 31, and that should be good enough for a 1st down. So give Mason Comiso credit on a tough run there. He started off towards his right and ran into a boatload of trouble, so he reversed his field, cut back to the left, and Barrett takes it across the 30 to the 31-yard line for a fresh set of downs for the Aces. Again, Greer working all alone in the backfield on this 1st down play. Takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield. Ball in the air, caught by Tunis. Tunis wrapped up almost immediately and taken down at about the 44-yard line. Excuse me, the 39-yard line. I'm looking at the field backwards. So a hurry up for the Aces. 2nd and 2 on their own 39-yard line. Peyton Tunis in motion. He gets the handoff. Tunis cuts up, gets across the 40, and moves the chains once again out to about the 43-yard line. Clock rolling. 7:34 to go in the 1st quarter. They'll stop it long enough to move the chains on the far side of the field, and it's 1st and 10 Aces. Greer looking things over, takes a snap, drops back. Screen pass to Comiso, makes the grab. Comiso, 1st down yardage out to about the 40-yard line of the Raiders. So Comiso gets them across midfield, and the Aces have another 1st down at the Wayne Trace 40-yard line. Greer again working out of the shotgun, fakes the pitch, hangs on to it himself. Quarterback keeper for Jake Greer. Greer gets across the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. They'll mark him down just outside of the 33-yard line to make it a second and about 4. Greer again takes a snap and fakes the handoff to Comiso. Greer hangs on to it himself. There's a flag on the play. Jake gets down to about the 15-yard line, but we'll wait and see what the flag is. It looked like he started to hand it off to Comiso. Comiso got wrapped up right away, and there was a hold. Not really a surprise there. So that'll be at 10 yards from about the original line of scrimmage. So that'll back him up, and that should make it second now and about 14. I don't know whether Greer was guilty of the hold or whether it was Comiso, but they'll move it all the way back to the 43-yard line. 6:39, and they'll start that clock again. Greer puts Tunis in motion, drops back to throw, looking downfield, puts it up in the air. Tunis catches it. He's wide open. Nobody around him. Peyton Tunis cutting across midfield and down near the 10-yard line. It looks like they're going to bring him down close to the 12. Peyton Tunis was all alone. There was nobody even within 10 yards of him when he made that catch, and he was able to cut towards the center of the field and turn on the jets a little bit. Tunis takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line, where it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Aces. Comiso the lone back behind Greer. Greer takes the snap. Jake hangs on to it himself. Spin move. He gets inside the 10 down to about the 9. Pickup of a couple. The Aces can get a first down at about the 1.5 yard line. Coach Lucas Smith calls in the play. They'll put 3 wide out on one side, on the far side, 2 on the near side. Greer all alone in the backfield. Jake gets the snap, looks, rolls out, still looking, puts the ball in the air, incomplete. Parker Thiel, the intended receiver, but Thiel in the corner of the end zone, not able to get a handle on it. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 9-yard line. Aces taking another crack at it, looking to draw first blood here tonight. Comiso in motion. Comiso with the ball. Comiso cutting back towards the end zone. Comiso evading one. And Mason Comiso being brought down shy of the goal line. A nice run, but that should be enough for a first down. So the Aces take it all the way down to about the 1 yard line where it's 1st and goal. So fresh set of downs to try to pound it in here. Logan Neihart in the backfield now as well. Neihart gets the ball, and number 10, in memory of Noah Carrickson, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown Aces. Logan Neihart with a 1 yard run from scrimmage into the end zone, and Hicksville goes up on the scoreboard with 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. They'll get ready for the extra point attempt. Salvador Avalos coming out. Avalos waiting for the tee. Quickly getting it down. Backing up, getting himself set. Snap, ball, kick up, and it's good. Didn't have a lot on it. They had to forego the tee because they didn't get out there quick enough. But Salvador still got enough on it to clear the crossbar. Extra point is good, and the Aces again with 5:15 left to go in the first quarter, take the early lead over the Wayne Trace Raiders 7-0. So Hicksville get ready to kick it off to Wayne Trace once again. The crowd here liking what they've seen so far tonight. I want to say a quick thank you, too. We'll talk more at the quarter break, but we do want to say a big thank you to our football broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmid family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, for making this game possible and making it possible for us to be on the road next week at Ayersville. And also, I've got a little chance to say congratulations to the Lady Aces volleyball team, winning the sectional final the other night at Hicksville. And that advances them to the districts at Defiance High School next week. So best of luck to the Lady Aces volleyballers. Avalos tees it up, and we're getting ready to get back into some football action right now. Avalos gets his foot into it, takes a hop, scooping it up at the 21-yard line, and knocked out of bounds almost immediately. That was Eli Sin, number 10. So Sin gets him out to about the... Well, we'll see where they spot it officially. It's between the 20 and the 25 somewhere. They'll say the 24-yard line, so a 3-yard return for Eli Sin, and it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 24-yard line. Trace in the shotgun, puts a man in motion. It's a pitch and then another pitch. Ball winds up in the hands of Seth Saylor. Saylor gets taken down at about the 25-yard line, so that was an awful lot of work for maybe a couple yards of positive yardage. Seth Saylor takes it to the 26-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. As the double reverse covers a lot of ground, but unfortunately all of that in the backfield. Sin takes a snap. Trey drops back, looking downfield, puts the ball in the air. Again, he's got a man open. It's caught, and it's going to be a foot race. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders, Eli Sin. Goes about 74 yards on the catch and run into the end zone to make it a 7-6 game. And now we'll see what Wayne Trace is going to do. They're getting ready to kick the extra point. Their kicker, number 81, Hayden Gillett. Gillett gets set. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it's good. It's another low one, but it clears the upright. And Gillett ties the score at 7 each. 4:25 left to go here in quarter number 1, and the Raiders don't take a lot of time to come right back down the field and into the end zone. And we're tied at 7 here at Aces Field. So now the Aces are going to be huddling up, and they'll get ready to get the ball back, as the Raiders will be kicking it off to Hicksville for the first time tonight. That was a nice catch and run, and Eli Sin showing some speed there, made the catch, and he was already pretty much going full bore, and he just outran the defenders into the end zone. A nice play for the Raiders. They put themselves back in this football game. Tunis, the deep man for the Aces. Parker Thiel and Camaso back there with him as well. Ball in the air. It's going to be a short one and grabbed at about the 32-yard line. Trevor Kryling So Kryling got the short kick, and he returns it out to about the 39-yard line. So decent field position for the Aces. So get ready to start this next offensive drive. Oh, they're going to say the 36. Okay. Originally, the referee had the flag down and the chains were set at the 39, but they'll back him up to the 36. 1st and 10 for the Aces. Still not bad field position. Greer looking downfield, nothing opening up. Greer's going to need to scramble a little bit. Still looking downfield, finally decides to tuck it under and take off, and he'll get out to about the 40-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Good defense from the Raiders downfield that time, as nobody was opened up for Greer to throw to. So Jake still manages to pick up 4 yards, and it'll be a 2nd and 6 for the Aces. Greer takes the snap, fakes the toss, drops back, puts it in the air through the hands of Peyton Tunis, and incomplete. So that'll make a 3rd and 6 coming up for the Aces. Greer all by himself in the backfield this time. Dropping back, takes it off right up the middle, finds a nice hole. He gets into the secondary, still on his feet. Greer still churning away across midfield, past the 45, down to about the 42, 43-yard line of the Raiders. What a strong carry and run on the quarterback keeper from Jake Greer. That'll be a 1st down for the Aces. The ball now at the Raiders' 42-yard line. Greer saw that hole open up in front of him and took advantage. And again, some strong running from Jake Greer to move the chains for the Aces. Comiso takes the handoff from Greer. Mason powers down close to the 35-yard line, about 36, 37. I'll mark him at the 37. Pickup of about 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Aces. Greer again fakes the pitch. Looking downfield, nothing there. He's going to tuck it under and take off once again. Greer looks like he picked up the 1st down and then went down. And he did. They'll move the chains. And Jake Greer gives them a fresh set of downs and puts the ball at the 31-yard line of the Raiders. 2:54 and the clock rolling here in the 1st quarter of action at Aces Field here tonight on this senior night. Last home game of the regular season. Greer with the snap. Jake dropping back, looking downfield, puts the ball in the air. Caught. And Peyton Tunis, looks like he picked up about 9. So Tunis takes him down to the 22-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 1. Greer almost gets him to jump. Jake, another quarterback keeper, powers forward. He'll pick up a few and move the chains. Greer takes it down to the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Aces. Again, Greer all alone in the backfield. And it looks like a quarterback keeper all the way. And Greer looks like he might have got to the 15-yard line. I'll make it 2nd and 9. Comiso dotting the I for Greer here. Greer drops back. Screens it out to Comiso, and it's picked off. And this could be 6, we'll see. Running up the sideline. And he's taken down. Interception made by Josh Kuhn, number 7 for the Raiders. And Kuhn returns it all the way back to the Aces' 34-yard line. So just like that, the fortunes change. And with 1:11 to go in the first quarter, it's the Raiders who are threatening to take the lead. 1st and 10 from the Aces' 34-yard line. Again, the interception, Josh Kuhn. The 6'5" junior. Trace in, drops back in the shotgun for the Raiders. Gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield, nothing there. He's off and running, and he's taken down at the 40-yard line. Zach Brickle got him at the 41-yard line. Well, the 40-yard line. They're going to move him back a little bit to the 41. There we go. They set the football, and that brings up a second and about a 16. Second and 16 for the Raiders with 35 seconds left in this opening quarter. Trace in the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls out, looks downfield, puts the ball in the air. It's caught up the sideline, grabbed and taken down inside the 10-yard line near the 5. Eli Sin with another great catch and run, and that'll give the Raiders a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line of the Aces. 17 seconds left in the quarter, and the Raiders looking to maybe punch one in here to take a 7-point lead after 1. Wayne Trace breaks huddle. Trace in the shotgun, puts a man in motion. That's Eli Sin. Trey hangs on to the ball, rolls out, a little alley-oop, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Ball caught by Caleb Schultz. Schultz waltzes into the end zone from 3 yards out, and the Raiders take the lead 13-7 with 11 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Hayden Gillett back out to make a second attempt to kick an extra point. He's 1 for 1 so far tonight. Trace in the holder, gets the snap, puts it down, kick is up, and it's good. So the Raiders take advantage of the interception from Josh Kuhn, and they punch it into the end zone and take a 7-point lead here with 11 seconds left to go. In our opening quarter, it's Wayne Trace leading the Aces now 14-7. Coach Smith talking things over with Jake Greer on the sideline. And special team coaches out there with the Aces getting ready to receive the kick from the Raiders. And Aces will break huddle and get ready to get this kick out. Again, Tuna's going to drop back deep along with Parker Thiel and Mason Comiso. Gillett will tee it up at the 40. As we're just about ready to draw the first quarter of tonight's football game to a close. Gillett squibs it along the turf, scooped up by Comiso. Comiso gets some blockers set in front of him. Comiso dives forward, and he'll be down at about the 39-yard line. Looks like he might have slipped a little bit, but Mason got what he could, and it'll be 1st and 10 Aces. Now they're going to give him the 40-yard line. So 5 seconds. The Aces will have time to crack one play off here before the quarter ends. Greer and Comiso in the backfield. Greer takes a snap, hands it to Comiso. Comiso powers forward, stays on his feet, and he'll pick up a couple. And that will be the end of our first quarter. So after one, we played 12 minutes of football, and it's the Wayne Trace Raiders leading the Hicksville Aces 14-0 here at Aces Stadium. And when we get back into action, it'll be Hicksville's ball, 2nd and 8 on their own 42-yard line. And as the teams switch ends of the field and we get ready for the second quarter, we're going to take some time to say a huge thank you to our football broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford lend us their underwriting support throughout the regular season. They make it possible for us to not only cover the home games, but more importantly, their underwriting support is what makes it possible for us to be on the road and to bring you coverage from all the away games that the Aces play during the regular season as well, including the finale next week. We'll be on the road at Ayersville, and we'll have coverage for that game. And again, it's all made possible thanks to the generous support of Jim Schmidt and his family of automotive dealerships. So you see Jim or his lovely wife or any of his employees, make sure you thank them for the Aces football coverage. They're the ones that make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jake Greer on the quarterback keeper. Greer across midfield and diving down to about the 47-yard line of the Raiders. Oh, you can also check them out online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. I'll make sure I get the website in there, especially when it's cold and kind of gloomy like this and you still need to look for a vehicle. Do it from the comfort of your living room. Fresh set of downs. Greer takes a snap. Greer fakes the throw. Jake hangs on to a spin move, and he dives inside the 45 down to the 44. Gain of about 3. Make a 2nd and 7. And again, Aces kind of in a hurry up here. 11:23 and the clock rolling here in the second quarter. Greer all alone in the backfield, takes a snap, drops down, looking downfield, trying to find somebody open, puts the ball in the air, and that's going to be overthrown and incomplete. Intended receiver number 8, Braden Langham. Langham just overthrew him. 3rd and 7 now for the Aces. Greer all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. Jake looking downfield again. Puts the ball in the air again, and again overthrows his receiver. This time it was Sanderson. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Jake's just had a little too much on those last 2 throws. And Sal Alvalos is going to come out to punt it away with 11:06 as the Aces drive stalls. Avalos puts the ball in the air, caught, fair catch at about the 12-yard line. Seth Saylor makes the grab, and the Raiders, with that 7-point lead, are going to go back on offense, 1st and 10 on their own 12-yard line. So the Aces give Wayne Trace a lot of real estate they have to deal with, but we've already seen that the Raiders are capable of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time. Trey Sin under center. Hands off to Eli Sin. Eli powering forward. He gets across the 15-yard line out to about the 18. That'll be a gain of about 6 to bring up 2nd and 4. So the Sins, Trey and Eli, get the Raiders a little breathing room. No break huddle. Eli Sin again in the backfield. Trace Sin under center. Sin pitches it back to Eli. Eli maybe to the 21-yard line. That should bring up third and about 1. Clock continues to roll. Aces down by 7, looking to get the ball back, but needing to put a stop on the Raiders here on the 3rd and 1. Ball's fumbled, and people diving for it. And it looks like the Aces might have got it. And they do. Fumbled snap. And I think that was Langham, number 8, that got in there and grabbed the loose ball on the turf. So the Aces, what a break, get the turnover. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 20-yard line. So just like that, their fortunes are reversed yet again. So the Aces are the ones now looking to get some points out of a turnover. Comiso behind Greer. Greer with the snap. Pitches it out to Tunis. Tunis looks to turn the corner. Payton evades a tackle. Still on his feet. Payton down to the 10-yard line, inside the 10. Some nice running from Payton Tunis as he avoids what looked like a couple of certain tackles. And he gets down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Aces. Greer puts Tunis in motion. Jake hangs onto it himself, straight up the middle. Greer into the end zone, touchdown. They sent out 5 wide receivers and put Tunis in motion, and it looked like it worked. The Raiders were trying to cover all the receivers, and enough of a gap opened up that Greer was able to take it pretty much straight up the middle and into the end zone to make it a 14-13 game. And here comes Avalos to try to tie things up. Tunis the holder. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and good. So both the kickers 2 for 2 tonight, and Avalos splits the uprights to tie this game up, and we're tied at 14 as the Aces are going to get ready to kick it off to Wayne Trace once again. 9:17 left to go in the first half. Aces do their swing move. Avalos checks everything over. Salvador, the low liner, and it's fumbled but scooped up. And carried out to about the 31-yard line by Eli Sin. Looks like they're going to put him down at the 31-yard line. Sin looked like he got bent over a little bit awkwardly, but he popped back up. So 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line for the Wayne Trace Raiders. Again, 9:13 to go before halftime. The Raiders marching band making the trip with the football team. Provide a little halftime entertainment along with the Aces Pride. Trey Sin puts Eli Sin in motion. Sin hands it off, though, to Schultz. And Schultz takes it out to the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 4 to make it 2nd and 6. Trey Sin and Schultz in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, Sin rolls out, puts the ball in the air to Eli Sin. It's caught. Eli has 1st down yardage, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds just shy of the midfield stripe. That'll be good enough for a 1st down for the Raiders, though. And they'll they'll put the nose of the football right on the 50-yard line. First and 10, Raiders. Trace in again will work out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Schultz. Schultz forward maybe a couple yards. Make it 2nd and 8. As Schultz will take it into the Aces side of the field, about the 48-yard line. I'm going to say he got it to the 49, so we'll call it 2nd and 9, just to make sure we line up with the official scoreboard. Raiders break huddle. And here we go with a 2nd and 9 play for Wayne Trace as we go under 8 minutes in the second quarter. Trace in with the snap. Puts the ball in the air. Caught, and that should be good for a first down. Grab made by Johnson, number 15, at the 40. First down, Raiders. They move the chains, start the clock back up. And Wayne Trace with a fresh set of downs, the Aces' 40-yard line. Trace in, puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Sin rolls out. Puts the ball in the air. Caught by Eli Sin at about the 29-yard line. And that's another first down for the Raiders. And they'll mark him down at the 28. So again, the Raiders got their offense revved up and going. Trace in, rolling out again, looking downfield, gets the ball away, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver and incomplete. Hunter Evans, number 24, was flying across. I think he was thinking of trying to pick up the interception, wasn't able to do it, but I think he threw the Wayne Trace intended receiver off just enough that he wasn't able to make that grab. So that makes it 2nd and 10. Again, the ball at the 28-yard line. Trace in and Schultz in the backfield. Sin dropped back, looking to pass again. Again, he's going to have to scramble, and they're going to get him. This time they bring him down at about the 34-yard line. So Sin dropped for a loss. Second time tonight they've got to him. Moves him back to the 34-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and about 16. So Eli Sin, one of the wideouts. He's the favorite target in the long yardage situations. Sin, though, this time throws the other way. And that should be a good defensive play. Ball was thrown to Seth Saylor. And Mason Van Atta waited, and as soon as Saylor had the ball, he popped him a good one and knocked it loose. So no doubt about that being any kind of interference or illegal play. Just a good solid hit. That'll bring up 4th and 15, and the Raiders are going to go for it. Again, Trey Sin dropping back, looking downfield. Sin's going to hang on to it. He's in trouble. He's going to have to motor. Throws the ball. It's caught by Eli Sin. Eli Sin brought down at about the 20-yard line. That should be short. And they'll turn it over on downs to the Aces. They'll be at their own 20-yard line. So Eli Sin almost got him their first down. He just comes up a yard and a half or so short. The Aces take over on downs with 6:04 left to go in the first half. Greer dropping back, puts the ball in the air for Tunis. It's going to be almost picked off. Seth Saylor was right there with Peyton Tunis. And Saylor and Tunis, Tunis had to sort of become a defender there. Ball hits the turf, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Tunis at a little height disadvantage with Saylor there. Again Greer. And again dropped, this time by Parker Thiel to make it 3rd and 10. That one thrown a little bit low for Parker. It was about at his shoe top, so. So the Aces, their own 20-yard line, not able to make anything happen with their 1st and 2nd down plays. Looking at a 3rd and 10 now. Greer again rolling out. Jake's in trouble. Jake's going to go down. Yeah. Jake trying to elude, not able to get away. He ran in to one of his own players. He bumped into Logan Sanderson, number 9, it looked like. And that's going to bring up 4th and about a quarter mile. So they're going to have Salvador Avalos getting his foot into it. And they're going to get a nice roll. So out to the 45-yard line, but that's really not too bad when you figure Salvador was standing at his goal line. And there's a flag on the play. So we'll wait and see what the official word is. So discussion going on amongst the officials right now as we wait to see what the infraction is going to be. Looks like they're talking with the Raiders. It looks like it's going to be against the Aces. And it is going to be a personal foul against Hicksville. And so the ball will go from the 45-yard line. That'll move it down to about the 30. The 15-yard personal foul against Hicksville. So the Raiders are going to be in business with terrific field position, a 1st and 10 from the Aces 30-yard line. Tied at 14, and again 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go before the half. Trey Sin all alone in the backfield. Working out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Sin puts the ball in the air. It's caught. Still on his feet, spinning down towards the 10-yard line, number 8, Jaden Sherry. Sherry moves the chains, and they take him down to about the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. They're in the Aces red zone once again. Trey Sin takes the snap, quickly puts the ball in the air. It's off of Schultz's hands and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Coach Lucas Smith making some quick substitutions to the line. Mike Speece, by the way, head coach of the Wayne Trace Raiders. I can't remember whether I mentioned Mike earlier in the pregame or not. Trey Sin Ball in the air in the corner. That's Eli Sin. He stops short of stepping out of bounds and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice job by Eli Sin. He made the catch and saw where he was, and he stopped himself before he stepped out of bounds and then was able to spin and strut into the end zone. So a 12-yard reception for Eli Sin, and the Raiders go up now 20-14 as Gillett comes out to attempt his third extra point of the night. Ball is up, and it looks good, and it is. So Gillett makes it 21-14 as the Raiders back up by 7. And once again tonight, the Aces, who are favored coming into this matchup, find themselves on the short end of the score, down by a touchdown with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left to go before halftime. So the Raiders, who have some, as Amy was just pointing out to me, they've got some good height on their team. A number of their players 6 foot and taller, and they've got the receiving abilities to show that. And there's been a little bit of a mismatch with some of the Aces receivers. And so the Raiders will get ready to kick it off to the Aces, and Hicksville's going to have a little over 4.5 minutes to work with to try to get this game evened up. Onside type kick, rolling down, scooped up by Peyton Tunis. Tunis works his way through. He's only got a couple guys to beat. They finally grab him and corral him and bring him down at the 41-yard line of the Raiders. So give Peyton Tunis credit, scooping up the ball and scrambling and getting some good yardage for the Aces to put him in pretty good field position to start this drive. So 41 yards away from tying it up, potentially. Camaso, the back next to Jake Greer. Greer hangs onto it himself. Greer trying to make his way forward. Greer battling, and I don't think he made it. Well, they might give him forward progress to the 30. One of the officials is indicating that he did make it to the 30-yard line, which will move the chains. So Greer gets them the yard that they need, and it'll be a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 Aces, as they move the ball to the Raiders' 30-yard line. Again, Camaso in the backfield with Greer. Greer hands off to Camaso. Camaso works his way down to about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 6. As the Aces keeping it on the ground a couple plays here. Now Greer dropping back to throw again, dumps it off to Tunis. Tunis jumps up to makes the grab. Tunis to 25-yard line, so maybe a yard. So kind of an alley-oop pass. Peyton Tunis manages to catch it. Gets him down to the 25-yard line, makes it a 3rd and 5 for the Aces. So we go under 3 minutes in the half. Greer dropping back, looking, pass. He has a man open in the middle. Camaso makes the catch. That'll move the chains. Camaso managed to work himself free, and Greer rocketed it into him. And that's on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Aces. So Jake Greer and company with a fresh set of downs at the Raiders' 14-yard line. Quick throw out to Camaso again. Camaso, not much there. Kind of a screen pass, and looks like he might have gained a yard. And now we got a flag thrown after the play. That's never good. So we're waiting for the official word. But the flag thrown well after the play was completed. That's going to be a technical foul against the Aces. So unsportsmanlike of some sort, and that's not what Hicksville needed to do. 2:08 left before halftime, and that's going to back the Aces all the way up to about the 28-yard line. Still be second down. Now they're 24 yards away from moving the sticks. So the Aces, after the unsportsmanlike technical, with a 2nd and 24. Greer dropping back. Jake gonna have to run. Got to get rid of it. Puts it in the air, and it's picked off again. Another one of the Raiders. I think that's the second one for number 7. Was that number 7 or number 15? John Sin, number 15, picks it off. That's his second time tonight, I think. Anyway, again, the height of the Raiders. The height of the Raiders has just been working against the Aces. And so with the turnover, it's 1st and 10 for Wayne Trace at their own 15-yard line. Trace in, takes the ball, rolls out, puts it in the air, and that's going to be no good. I'll bring up 2nd and 10. With 1:30 left to go. So the Aces, their own worst enemy in that last offensive series. With a big foul that backs them out of contention, and then the turnover. Trey Sin. Quick throw out to Eli Sin. He makes the grab. Eli powers forward, gets near the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Pickup of 4. I'll bring up 3rd and 6, and it'll keep the clock rolling. As the Raiders taking their time and looking to go into the halftime locker room with a touchdown lead over the Aces. And they're going to wait until the clock goes all the way down and take a timeout. So the Raiders take their first timeout of this first half. With 49 seconds left to go, when we get back into action, it'll be Wayne Trace's ball. 3rd and 7 from their own 19-yard line. And the Raiders leading 21-14. So the Aces uncharacteristically turning the ball over a couple of times. And just having a hard time dealing with the height of the receivers and the defensive players on the Raiders squad. When you've got those young men out there that are 6'3" and 6'5", they've got the long arms and the reach. So still 49 seconds to go, and we still have a whole other half of football awaiting us yet tonight. So only down by 7, not panic time by any means for the Aces. But still, we'll get ready for this 3rd down play from the Raiders. Trey Sin drops back in the shotgun. Hangs onto it, puts the ball in the air. Caught by Saylor. And Saylor taken down at about the 33-yard line. And that'll be good for a first down. So the Raiders will be pretty much able to run out the clock here in this second half. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, and the clock starts rolling again. Wayne Trace still has 2 timeouts, and the Aces have their full complement of 3. Not that I think anybody's going to be calling a timeout unless something really exceptional happens on this next play. Trace in, dropping back, puts the ball in the air, and incomplete. 16 seconds. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll stop the clock. And it'll give the Raiders a chance to take another crack down the field. Trace in, getting the play from the sideline. He'll come back into the huddle quickly. A few players checking their wristbands. Quick handoff to Schultz. Schultz powers it right up the middle to the 36-yard line. They take him down. And the clock is going to tick off the last few seconds. They're not going to stop it. And that's going to be the end of the first half here at Aces Stadium on this Friday night, week number 9 of the regular season. We've reached halftime, and at the intermission, it's the Wayne Trace Raiders leading the Hicksville Aces 21-14. I'm going to step aside. We've got some halftime entertainment coming your way, courtesy of the Aces Pride and the Raiders marching bands. And, of course, we invite you to stay tuned. I'll be back, and we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming up right here on HIX-TV.